Ethereum. So, Ethereum obviously have their ETF, an Ethereum ETF. The only two cryptos that have actually got onto the sort of traditional markets has been Bitcoin and Ethereum. Things look pretty positive for ETH at the moment. I actually got above 4K for the first time in a while over the weekend. Since come back down. Obviously, we're having a bit of a pullback at the moment. Really, we want to take a look at where can Ethereum go this year, and that's going to be based on really more to do with the speculation in and around a pro-crypto administration with Trump. Now, before I get into it, if you're new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In all of the videos, I showed myself buying up these coins. These were cryptos that I thought were going to make me really good cash. You can see what they were worth when I recorded the vids. These are the highs that these coins hit in under a year and a half. These are what your profits would have been from $100 into the coins when I released the videos and sold after around 16 months. 100 into each would have made you over 123 grand. Now, the thing is you don't have 14, 15, 16 months to sort your portfolios out. We're in a bull cycle right now. If your crypto's not making you cash, if they're not rising as much as the average, then you've got the wrong coins in your portfolio. So you need to clear out the dead wood that you've got. Now, if that's your situation, get on over to copymycrypto.com. Have a look through the site. That's the site I run where I share my portfolio with my members. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell a coin, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell, price I'm going to do it at. So my members copy along. They make the same profits as me. If you want to see the profits they've made, that's on the site along with their testimonials and the videos that show our successes. It's all public record as well, so you can verify it on this channel's history. My coins have been ripping it way more than the market average. If you want to see the coins I'm in, obviously I share it on the site. So if you're interested in learning more about that and clearing out the deadwood in your portfolio, join up and I'll see you there, guys. So Ethereum. So very, very recently got above 4,000, and then obviously we've just been experiencing a pullback in the last sort of 24 hours or so. Now, Ethereum's had a pretty great year, really. When we put it into context, you know, they got their ETF, which was actually a record-setting week for that last week. So spot Ethereum ETFs finally sort of emerge as attractive investment tools. ETFs holding more Bitcoin than Satoshi is antithetical to Bitcoin's ethos. Imagine a world where investors will be able to take delivery of Bitcoin via IBIT shares they own. It's coming. It will simply be the next step down the path of full tokenization. Anyway, so 10 consecutive days of inflows into spot ETH ETFs, $1.4 billion in total. Includes 2 best days since their launch in July. Advisors and institutional investors only beginning to sniff around here, in my opinion. That's from Nate Garachi. But they had a record-setting day on Thursday, which was $428 million, which is pretty damn good. So yeah, we started experiencing a surge in Ethereum. It went past $4,000 on Friday evening for the first time since March of the year. It's up 8% since last Sunday. Obviously, that's not now fully true because obviously there's been a bit of a pullback. Now, regarding Ethereum, obviously this year has really been the year of Solana. Solana has had so many meme coins that have launched, Dog with Hat, Bonk, all of them that have ended up getting enormous market caps and doing very, very well. And to be fair, a lot of meme coins have moved away from Ethereum. Ethereum is traditionally an expensive chain to do transactions. BNB, Solana have really become the go-to place. We're seeing a bit of an emergence in meme coins on Sui as well. But all in all, Ethereum is really more underpinning it's the crypto that underpins an enormous ecosystem. It's the largest in crypto by a country mile. In terms of Ethereum now, the Ethereum as a layer 1 is not built fit for purpose in terms of the transactions per second that it can offer. But we've had enormous growth in layer 2s that are helping the scalability of Ethereum. We've also had Vitalik Buterin coming out not that long ago talking about how important it is that Ethereum's workload is spread around because of thanks to layer 2s, and he thinks layer 2 tech is really what's going to push Ethereum to the 100,000 transactions per second mark, and that's something he wants for Ethereum. Now, if Ethereum was to be able to do that, whether it's directly via a layer 2 or whether it's embedding layer 2 tech, it would be rivaling Visa in terms of what it can actually do. Now, I've never called Ethereum like the a blockchain that's going to do like a CBDC as an example. I just don't think that makes no sense whatsoever. The throughput is just not there. You'd be running a country on that if you were doing a CBDC. So I don't think there's a chance of that. You know, I think the 9 that are ISO 20022 compliant are going to be the ones. But Ethereum really is just the second most known crypto in the world. And that's what it's got to, and that's what people have to remember. It's the first mover on all smart contract tech. And right now, it's very, very well positioned as the second most well-known crypto. And it's the second to get the ETF. And we have a really pro-crypto administration coming into government now. In America, Trump is taking over. Yeah, we've got a very pro-Trump administration. Pro-Trump. We've got a Trump administration that's very pro-crypto right now. So what does that mean? Well, first of all, Ethereum were starting to be looked at by the SEC. The removal of Gary Gensler out of the SEC is a big, big plus for Ethereum. I don't think they were seriously being looked at, purely really off the basis that the two cryptos that seemed to get a pass from SEC investigations were Bitcoin and Ethereum, and even then it wasn't much of a pass in the sense of like there was no real, like they were looking at every other crypto it seemed. But the new guy that's coming in to take over from Gary Gensler the day after the Trump inauguration has had roles in the SEC. He's anti-regulation, he's pro-crypto. These two things are likely to be big catalysts for the overall market. When this was announced, Bitcoin itself broke its a new all-time high. Ethereum rocketed back up above $4,000. And with Ethereum now really solidified as, you know, second most well-known crypto, and while Solana is certainly rivaling it in volume and everything else, Ethereum is a store of value now. Ethereum cannot be viewed in the same way as it once was, as you know, the cryptocurrency that's vital to underpinning this ecosystem. That's what we were talking about back in 17, 18. There's so many layer 2s now that remove the workload for Ethereum. Ethereum now is a store of value. The question is how much can this rise based on it as a store of value? And don't forget, like, there's a deflationary nature to Ethereum now with the sort of burns of Ethereum whenever transactions occur. I think we're going to see Ethereum hit a $1 trillion market cap this bull cycle. To do that, it has to hit at least $8,000. I think there is a very, 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 very reasonable target for Ethereum to around 10 grand, which puts it at a market cap of 1.2 trillion. Obviously, that is very, very high. But in terms of a crypto project outside of Bitcoin, that would be fair for it to be worth that much, Ethereum is the one, because everything else is built upon it. Hell, even like blockchains that are not built on Ethereum or have anything to do with Ethereum have all got Ethereum virtual machines because they know that there's so much money in the Ethereum ecosystem that grabbing any form of that liquidity can be a good thing. So I do think this is going to be a $10,000 coin. I think there is a world that it can do much, much more as well. But will it do it this year? Maybe, maybe not. But the question really is going to be when Trump gets in, when the new administration's in place, is there going to be far more excitement around Bitcoin and Ethereum from a traditional markets perspective? Are we going to start seeing futures more and more, or what else is what other financial innovations are going to come to your Ethereums, your Bitcoins, and all the others that will end up getting ETFs sooner or later? I'm curious to hear what people think about this. Does anyone think Ethereum is going to go way, way higher than 10K? Does anyone think it's not going to touch that? Do you still think, does anyone think Ethereum now is a store of value as opposed to what it used to be? Where do people stand on Ethereum as it's at its core? What's its status now? Share in the comments. And guys, look, we are in a bull cycle, and if you are sitting on cryptos that are not making you money, you've got to get your portfolio sorted. Get onto copymycrypto.com, have a read through the site. That is the site I run where I share my portfolio with my members. When I'm ready to buy or sell a coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to buy or sell, price I'm going to do it at. So my members can copy along exactly, and they make the exact same profit as me, except they don't have any work to do at all. And on the site, you can see what they've earned, you can see the successes we've had. It's all public record, so you can verify it all. If you like what you see, guys, try out the service, because my coins have been ripping way, way, way more than the market average. And if you want to know the coins I'm in, you got to join up to find out. And that is it from me. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.